Hey, this is Ryan, and today I'm going to finish the serverless project. For this video, we'll use API Gateway to expose a Lambda function. This will allow us to take the static website we built and configure it to interact with the API. Scroll down to step 1. We want to go to API Gateway. We're going to create a REST API. So with these 4 options, select this REST API and build. We want new API, API name. We'll select wild rides. And we want edge optimized. So create API. All right, part 2, create a Cognito user pool authorizer. So let's select authorizers, create a new authorizer. Here's our name. We want Cognito for the type. We're in US East 1. And just type in wild rides. And for token source, enter authorization. And create. So let's go back to what's called Amplify. Let's find our app. Open the link. And we're gonna type in /ride.html. Redirected us to signin.html. So let's sign in with our original email we tried before. I'm gonna type in my email and password. Whoops. Okay, now that we're signed in, we want to copy this token. And let's select test. We'll paste our token we just copied. Enter that. And let's see, here's our response code 200. So we got our username, gives us an event ID. Okay, that looks good. Step 3, create a new resource and method. So we will create a new resource called ride within our API. Then we'll create a post method for that resource and configure it to use a Lambda proxy integration backed by the request unicorn function. Okay, let's click on resources. Actions, create resource. Resource name, ride. We want to enable API Gateway cores and create resource. Okay, now that we have a resource, we want to create a method and select post. Make sure you click that check mark. So integration type, we will use a Lambda function. We will select use Lambda proxy integration. Lambda region looks good. And then for Lambda function, we'll name that request unicorn, which is our function name that we had earlier. Just to make sure that's there, let's go to Lambda. And functions, yep, still there. Request unicorn. That matches. So click save. You're about to give API Gateway permission to invoke your Lambda function. Okay. Alright, so we have a method request, integration request. Goes back into a loop. So let's select method request. And we want to edit authorization. That'll be wild rides. Okay, step 4, we want to deploy our API now. So select actions and deploy API. New stage. Stage name. And deploy. Okay, here's our invoke URL. Copy that. Step 5, update the website config. So load up your terminal. Okay, I'm in my config.js file. We want to take our invoke URL and paste it here. Save that. Now let's re-update it. Whoops, sorry, git push. Okay, our repository will be updating. Okay, it's still provisioning. Okay, it's done verifying, so let's go to our website and let's see if we can just refresh it. Awesome, looks like it worked. It says welcome, click the map to set your pickup location. Okay, so I guess we just click wherever we would want to try and test the pickup. And I believe if we select request a unicorn, an error has occurred. Okay, I see we'll have an error now. In authorization here, after you enter your wild rides, after you enter your wild ride's name, you got to select the check mark to update. So I forgot to do that. Okay, now it worked. No errors this time. I think what I ended up having to do was to sign out and then sign back in again. Or maybe I had the wrong link, so click this app link and give it another shot. I wanted to try this one more time. Let's make a new selection, request a unicorn, and it's working. I'm also in DynamoDB just to see if these files are showing up. So looks like I have a few more new ones. Request time. Take a look at the date. 2-5. So this one and this one. These are the ones that I had just tried when I requested the unicorn. Let's try this one more time. Request unicorn. And if I refresh, there's a fourth entry. So the backend is working correctly. And that is it for the demonstration. If you want to delete all of your resources, you can just follow along this tutorial, select terminate resources, and go through this on your own time. I think that's it for now. And in the next video, we will take a look at another AWS provided tutorial where we will take a monolith and we will break it up into microservices